Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome to another edition of Lisa Renee TV. I want to welcome you guys back to my channel. Hopefully, you got to watch my previous video that I did last week. If you haven't, please, check that out when you get a chance to. Okay, so um, I want to start this video off by saying I. Well, okay. I'm sorry. Why am I getting stuck? Okay. All right, so I've decided to start back on my weight loss journey. I don't know, I was like stuck for a second, but anyway, yes, I'm very proud of myself. I decided to start back on that, and I'm like really like smiley and happy right now because today I went to the post office. Went to the post office to pick up my hip hop abs Beachbody video. You know, the one by Shanti. I'm sure a lot of you have seen the commercial, the tip, tuck, and tighten. I'm sure we all seen that infomercial, the commercial. You watch videos on here and like see like an ad pop up for it. So I'm sure everybody knows about Tip Tuck and Tighten, the hip hop abs. And then he has something else called Rockin' Body, but I didn't get that one. I got the hip hop abs. So I figure, hey, look, it's originally priced like what, $70-something, $80-something, and you can get it now for 75% off. Say what? Okay, like the girl in the infomercial, she be like, say what? I'm like, girl, I felt the same way. Like, what? It's 75% off, so that means you're getting it for about $20. So I'm like, okay, I can't beat that. So I went ahead and decided to order it. Now, I already have a gym membership. I work out at Planet Fitness, so I already have a gym membership, and I have lost some weight and inches and everything. Um, you know, definitely been eating right and whatnot. And I go to the gym probably, I would say, anywhere between 3 and 5 times a week. So I'm pretty much on it. So yeah, I've seen some results so far. So I'm really proud of myself. My clothes are fitting me differently. I'm really happy. I'm slimming down. I'm looking all good and everything. The curves are looking even curvier. So I'm like, hey, all right now. She's doing that. So I just figured I'd get the hip hop abs because I have like a little bit of stomach fat that I want to lose. So I definitely said, okay, well, let me just go ahead and definitely get that. So I got the hip hop app. So what I'm going to do is, I haven't done it yet. I'm going to do it probably today later on. So when I do, I'm going to definitely let you guys know what's up with that. I'm going to be updating you guys on my weight loss journey as well as like other things. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be on that because I really, really wanted to try it out. It looks so exciting, and I dance anyway. I've done like dancing workouts before, not hip hop abs or anything like that, like not nothing with Shanti, but I've done it. Like there's some videos on YouTube. Like there's a channel, Kiara Lachey and Tiffany Roth. So both of them, I've done the Tiffany Roth workouts and the Kiara Lachey workouts. You can look them up on YouTube. I think they have a great channel, great workouts. So I usually work out with them, on YouTube. So I go in my basement and I pull up the videos and I just be working it out, be dancing it out and everything. Especially with Kiara because she has these really like unique videos, like a lot of hip hop dancing, and there's like a Latin routine, a soca Latin routine is like so fun. The whole routine itself is like maybe 25 minutes, but you don't know. I'm telling you, this the time gonna fly by. You're not gonna really notice it because you're so busy dancing and really sweating it out and just having a good time. So that's kind of how hip hop abs is. That's why I really love dancing workouts. I totally recommend dancing workouts to lose weight. Sometimes way more fun than like get on a treadmill or get on elliptical or whatever. That's cool too. I do that when I'm at the gym sometimes, but the dancing workouts in between time when I'm at home is just, it's a godsend. It's wonderful. And you get amazing results. You really do. And of course, if you're eating right, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing with the eating, because you can exercise all day long, I'll tell you. And if you don't eat right, you're eating too many calories, you're putting too much stuff into your body at once, you're not going to see, you either going to see no results or you're not going to see quite as many. You may lose something, but you're not going to really be that happy with it. A lot of people struggle with that if you're not quite eating like you're supposed to. That would scare me. Food would scare me. There was a time when I'm like, I know I have a tendency to overeat and or emotionally eat, or whatever. A lot of women, we've been through it, right, ladies? And you're like, I'm a little scared of myself. I don't really know if I'll be able to do it. It's like, oh, I can work it out. I can get excited about the workout, but it's like the eating. You like, well, I don't know. That may be a fail, but it doesn't have to be. And so now that I'm older, I'm 25 years old. I got this. I trust myself. You know, I know I got it. I worked with a trainer in the past when I was at my college. When I was still at Columbia, I had a trainer, Mark. Hey Mark, I love Mark. Yeah, like Mark is like totally awesome. But yeah, he taught me some things. So I think working with him and then, now I can do it on my own. So I'm good, as far as the food thing, it doesn't really scare me anymore. It doesn't. Yeah, so yeah, and if any of you have questions or anything about food or about some tips or stuff that I know, I'll be more than happy to tell you. You can always drop it below and just let me know what's up, and yeah, I'll get back to you on that one. So yeah, so I'm definitely gonna be doing some more hip hop ad videos. So now on to my next topic. What I really want to talk about in this video. I know I did a video last year on online dating. I did a video last year. I did a couple of videos about dating in general, and I did mention the online dating. I know I did. So let's talk about the online dating again. 2014 edition. Okay, so yeah, so I've kind of, I got a few little experiences I'm gonna talk about and some issues that I've encountered on these crazy sites. Cause yeah, it's online dating in general is rough, but the online part of it, and like every dating expert always suggests that you at least be signed up to one site because you never know how you're gonna meet the love of your life. So they suggest that you at least try online dating and not discount it. And I'm not saying that you can't find the love of your life on that. I didn't say that, but I'm sure some of you watching have found the love of your life, and you may be looking at me now, shaking your head like, "No, Lisa, you're wrong." I'm sitting next to my husband. I met him on Match.com or PlentyOfFish.com, wherever, and congratulations. But I'm not having that much luck. So I'll tell you this. I'll tell you why I think this is basically my theory on why I think a lot of times the online sites are not working. And the two sites I'm going to talk about are Plenty of Fish, or POF, okay, which is famously known. It's just short for Plenty of Fish. POF and Scout, which is not SCOUT but SKOUT. Scout, which is it's a smartphone app. I don't think they have like a website. It's a phone app, is what it is. It's a phone dating app that I just randomly discovered one day through OkCupid, I think, and I just ended up signing up for it. And I'm like, what is this? What is Scout? So I'm like, well, I guess I'll get on there and I'll try to see if it works. Okay, so now these are free sites. Now I don't know if the paid sites like Black People Meet and Match.com and eHarmony, maybe those are different and people are more serious about finding the love of their lives or whatever. They're more serious about what they want because maybe, because they're paying money. Anytime you pay money for something, we care more when we pay money for something. I don't think people care as much with free sites, and that's probably one big problem. It's free, so I mean, you need everybody to get on there, and people like to mess with people's heads and play games because it's fun, and they can get away with it without any real consequences. So, some of the types of guys on there that I've encountered on Plenty of Fish as well as like more so on Scout though. That's my big thing. Scout is like the thing I've been on. Let me tell you something. I don't get on Scout unless somebody send me a message. If I get a message like so and so has sent you a message, I will go into it and then I'm on Scout. I don't get on Scout like that. I really don't, because I don't really care about it. I'm getting to a point where I don't give a crap about Scout, okay? Because it's getting on my nerves. So I don't really give a damn about it. If you send me a message, then I'm gonna get on it and I'll see what's up and see if I like you. I'll look at your profile. You look at my profile, whatever. I get a lot of hey, beautiful, hey, sexy, hey, gorgeous, how you doing? I want to get to know you. I'm like, okay, that's nice, So I try to be open about it. Like, you never know who you're talking to. You may make a friend, if not anything else. So I try to be real open to it, but I don't know. I've talked to it's one guy who I'm talking to now. He's kind of cool, like, but we ain't really been doing nothing, at least not yet. And there's another guy too. There was two guys I'm talking to that's kind of cool. Okay, one guy, he we don't talk very often. The other one we do talk pretty much every day, but he's never tried to make it like he's never tried to take it in from the online world to real life. So I'm kind of waiting on him to do that. Like, I wonder what's the hold up. I haven't asked him about it. Probably not going to. I don't know. I just think it's odd. And that's one type of guy you have on there. You have the serial online dater where he's very hesitant about taking your online relationship to real life, and that's a big problem because you can't really get to know me through a computer screen. Like, you got to take me out. We used to go out to Applebee's, have a drink, have something to eat. We need to go to the movies, or bowling. We need to do something out in the public. We can meet at Starbucks for coffee, so we can really sit and talk and get to know each other face to face like real people do. So you have guys on there. You have women too who do the same thing. They don't really want to take the relationship from in front of the computer. Something is scaring them about the idea of taking this relationship and making it into something real. I guess because they figure if they make it into something real life, they have to really care and they have to really put time into it and really, get their emotions invested. I think a lot of guys who are scared to get their emotions invested, they're like, I'm not interested in doing that. I would rather just talk to you on this site every day and keep it real breezy, and you go your way, you live your life, and I live mine. And to me, that's really boring and counterproductive to what is the goal, depending on what your goal is for being on the site. Like, do you have a goal in particular? Do you want to, fall in love or, make a friend? What do you want to do? But I don't know. I don't see it going anywhere. I just kind of talk to him here and there, but that's pretty much it. It's just real strange. Then one guy I talked to, I thought like he seemed like he was really interested in getting to know me and everything, and he seemed cool, but it's like we exchanged numbers, and I think we text messaged each other a few times. This is like a few months ago when this happened, but he never called, and I don't know. I didn't call him, and I know he didn't really call me. He didn't really. He would go days without talking to me. One day I'm like, "Hey, stranger, how you doing?" He's like, "Oh, hey, how you doing? LOL, what's up?" I'm like, "You tried it, So I'm like, okay, so you don't care. If I sense that he doesn't give a damn, then I just stop giving a damn immediately. Like, it don't take me long to stop caring. I'm like, yeah, next. Because I feel like, look, I'm on a journey here to find my husband, would allow my husband to find me, should I say. In the Bible it says, he who find a wife findeth a good thing. And I know I'm a damn good thing, okay? Not to be cocky, but hey, so if it's the truth, it's the truth. So I'm like, well, I'm trying to be found by my husband, and yeah, and take it from there. So I don't have time to waste on a loser. So if somebody acting like they don't care, obviously that's not your husband, because he acting like he's nonchalant. He act like he can care less. Like, it's clear that you're a non-motherfucking factor. A lot of women do not realize when they are a non-factor to a man. You have to realize that once you become a non-factor to him, and he don't call, he don't take you out no more or ever, he don't do nothing, that he promised to do or whatever, you just gotta get out of there. I had an experience with a guy recently where I met him on Scout. We dated for about 2 or 3 months, if you want to call it that, because we started off like trying to date. It was so weird because at first when he met me, it's like he wanted to see me before the date. And whoever heard of that? Whoever heard of a pre-first date before a first date? I'm like, I thought that was the point. That was the whole point of the first date, so we could see each other in person. I understand you like, I want to say how you look, because I know people catfish, people be catfishing and stuff. I understand. I want to see you too, but it's like, why you want to see me before the date? So my mom, her theory was he just want to see. He probably dating somebody else too, and he's trying to see if you look better than the other girl. He want to see who's the prettiest between me and the other chick, so that way he don't spend his money on somebody who he don't think look good. That's what my mom said. I'm like, yeah, probably so, because guys, they play games like that all the time. So he ended up, we at first I decided against it, and I said no, we'll go to Applebee's or whatever. He's like, okay, that sounds cool. So we had made a date for Sunday, and this is months ago when this happened. We made a date for Sunday, and that didn't happen because his sister got sick or something. So he's like, I think I had left my house. I was all dressed up, pretty ready. I had my makeup on. I was looking, real fierce, real sexy. I got out there and I'm all excited. And he's like, no, don't get on the bus yet. My sister's sick and the ambulance is here and all that kind of stuff. So I'm like, okay. So then I head back home kind of confused. And then he calls me while I'm walking home. I just got on the bus and he's like, yeah, I was wondering, he's like, well, maybe I can come by later on. But first, excuse me, I wasn't fast. he said, okay, well, I'll see, can we hang out later on? She's doing okay now, but I want to just sit with her for a little while and we'll see if we can still hang out. So I was like, okay, so I go home. Wait a few hours. He's supposed to come back in an hour, so I don't know if he did. He didn't, so I think I just eventually fell asleep. Yeah, so my mom had cooked some pizza, so I had some pizza for a snack. I just took me a nap because I'm like, okay, whatever, he'll call me back whenever. And so then we ended up not being able to hang out, but he asked me could he come by my house that evening just so we would, just not to throw the whole day away as he puts it. He just wanted to, maybe just see me and talk to me for a while on the porch, and that's it. And then we'll hang out and stuff later. I'm like, okay, so we kind of ended up doing things his way. Now I didn't realize this to the end, but I kind of figured he kind of manipulated it his way. Now he could have lied about his sister. I hate to say that, but people do stuff like that all the time. Because how do I know he's telling the truth? How do I know? So people do stuff to try to make stuff go their way, so I think he may be a little manipulative possibly. So anyway, He ended up seeing me. We talked on the porch. Um, he seemed like really, really into me, but it was, I don't know. It was, I'm trying to. It's like I want to say the story, but I don't. It was weird because like he started talking about like sexual stuff and whatnot, and then like he kissed me, and I didn't mind him kissing me, but the kiss was like kind of aggressive, like he kissed me like we've been dating for a few weeks. I was like, okay, like he's really excited. I don't know, it was strange. Anyway, so we hung out for a little while longer. We had went to eat at this little nice little Mexican restaurant not too far from my house. We did that, and then it's like afterwards we were supposed to have another date, but then he made some excuse about he was busy all day and blah blah blah, and I don't know, it was a bunch of bull. And then he claimed, "Oh, I'll see if we can hang out tomorrow. I'm supposed to be doing something with my mom, but I'll see or whatever." Of course, he never called back, so I already knew. So eventually, I just kind of saw. I was trying to take. I just took the hint, like, okay, he's not that into me. That's what you gotta realize when a guy's just playing a lot of games. Obviously, this person's not too interested in you for whatever reason. So I'm like, okay, he keeps coming up with excuses back to back to why we can't hang out. I had, I think I sent him a text or something or some kind of video. No, I sent him a video message. We used to Glide. Glide is a video message app. It's a video text message. It's really nice. For those of y'all who don't have Glide, it's GLIDE Glide. Yeah, so if you have a smartphone, you can download the app on your phone. So it's like a miniature version of Skype. So I sent him a Glide message. I was asking him about like maybe bringing in a New Year together. I was like, yeah, we can bring in a New Year together. We can hang out. And he never responded. It was just weird. And then I think what did he do? He did respond to that message. Then I think he sent me some message later on, like a Happy New Year's message. And I don't know. At some point he got sick, and then I said, "Oh, I'm so sorry you were sick. I hope you feel better soon." He ended up getting mad at me because I didn't contact him like after a week or so. It had been a few days or a week or so, and he felt like I should have contacted him again to check on him. And the whole thing was just absolutely, it was horrible. I was like, "What is this?" It was the craziest thing I'd ever been in. I'm like, "This doesn't make any sense." So anyway, we just kind of fell apart. So I'm like, "Okay, moving on." You know. Next, I'm like, "No, I can't." So that was one of the crazy experiences that I had with meeting people on Scout. So after that, I was kind of like done with Scout. I'm like, I don't know about Scout because it's too many weird people on here. So anyway, let me talk about some of the other types of guys. I'm sorry I got wrapped up in the story. Now I want to move on to some of the other type of guys that you might encounter on Scout. Not to say everybody on Scout is like this, but you just might run into them. What I ran into them. Okay. You have the controlling crazy guy who thinks that you're in a relationship with him already. I just talked to a guy recently. He was an older guy. He's about 34, 35. But I thought he was cute. Like, he really was cute. And I'm thinking maybe I would try to, date him and see what happens or whatever. And this guy, it's like after one day of talking to him, he happened to see me online on Scout again. So he, sends me a message. "I see you on the site again. I see you on Scout again. Oh, so you like to play games, blah blah blah." And I'm like, "What?" So I was like, "Yeah, somebody sent me a message. I usually get on when people send me a message." "Oh, okay, all right." It was just crazy. It's like he started like trying to claim me and act like I was his woman. I'm like, "Nigga, I don't really know you like that, dude. I don't know you like that." So, he tried to get pissed off or whatever because I was on the site. Okay, so then I think he may have. We ended up gliding with we added each other on Glide, but it was so weird because you would think that if he's so into me like that, you would think that he would send me a video message. You know what he does? He said there's a text message app on Glide where you can text a person or you can send a video message. He gonna text me. I'm like, why would you text me? Like, at this point, you should be talking to me on the phone or gliding me or whatever. Why the hell would you send me a text message on a video message app? What was the whole point? The whole point I had just said to him, I said, "Oh, I love Glide because you can have that face to face like Skype." And he was like, "Yeah, he kind of agreed." But I'm like, "Well, why would you not send me a message? You would think at this point you gonna send a video so we can, further the communication and getting to know each other. Why would you text me on there? That's the video message app." I was like, "You dumbass," So it was just like I was like, "Okay, I already see this may or may not really be working out. This is not going anywhere." I'm like, "Cause you're not doing the obvious." I hate when men don't do the obvious thing that makes sense. I'm like, "You're such a goofy." Another big red flag when men do that. It usually means that they own games. They don't really like you like that. Something is going on here. Basically, this story is not going to end with you walking down the aisle smiling with a white dress. You know, like you ain't not with him. At least you will get married if that's your goal, but it won't be to him because you see how he acted, right? So I'm like, okay, this ain't working out. Then he got the effing nerve to send me another message. I think the next day talk about some. Yeah, so I see you on Skype. You always online. Yeah, I see you on there again. Just do you. I see you as to play games. Do you, sweetie? Do you? I messaged him back. I was like, well, I said, well, since we just met and nothing's official yet, I don't think it's a problem if I talk to other guys. I'm like, it isn't like we're official yet. Do you? Do you? That's all he could say was do you. And I'm thinking, well, damn, I will. Thank you. The fuck out of here. So did I talk to him again? Hell no. I mean, you see that? What was that? I'm like, why you all possessive like? I'm like, do you know me? Do I know you? We just met. How the hell you gonna tell me I can't talk to another guy? I'm like, who the fuck are you? I just met you like a day ago. who are you? So that's a red flag. He would have whooped my ass every day had I been in a relationship with him. That was like Turner. That's what that was. That was like Turner reincarnated. Y'all knew I would have got my ass beat on a regular. Like, I mean, look what he sound like. He sound crazy already. Boy, I wish I would have got to a relationship with him. I already know what it would have went like. I would have waited, like, say if I saw a guy in public that I knew, and I'm like, hey, how you doing? Or a random guy that I don't even know, just, have me and that speak to you. I'm like, how you doing? He was like, so, who the fuck is that, huh? Who is that? I'm like, I don't know him. He spoke to me. Also, you want to speak to niggas in front of me? Oh, you want to be disrespectful. Bitch, he would have, I would have been getting my ass beat on a regular basis, okay? Oh my God. Child, I would have, he would have whooped my ass, or not if he didn't hit me, he would have been controlling me and tell me what to do a lot. You could tell because he's crazy. So I was like, next. Another type of guy you might meet is a guy with a weird or odd he's weird or odd in his personality, or he has some kind of weird fetish. And I don't talk about nobody when it comes to like what they like. Like there are people I met some guys with foot fetishes. One guy with a foot fetish. And I'm not trying to make nobody feel bad. If you have a foot fetish, I don't think that you're weird at all. I think that if you like feet, you like feet. Okay. Like I have no problem with that at all. That's the equivalent of a guy who likes big boobs or something like that. I don't think you're weird at all. I mean, it's just what you like. So no, I'm not trying to talk about anybody. I don't want anybody to be hurt or offended by what I'm saying. But he was so weird with it because that's all we would talk about. He'd be like, he asked want to rub your feet right now. Or, what did he say? Talk about some. He was like, he's like, what you doing? I was like, I'm at work. I wish I could be by your desk so I can rub your feet and lick on your toes and I don't know. It was you see like that. That's when it get weird. I'm like, yeah, you starting to scare me. So he was very strange. He was a very strange guy. I couldn't talk to him for too long. Yeah, he was sweet, but I was like, no, you kind of weird. And I don't know why the weird ones come to me. My mom said because I look, I'm so nice and happy and I'm cute and she said you look, you just look sweet, like okay with it, like like you're an open person is what she's saying. I look open. I look like I'm more accepting. I'm like, come to Jesus, I guess. And they just come to me and I'm like, yeah. I guess I look like the type that ain't gonna cuss you out if you say something like that to me. There are females who will snap off on you if you say something like that to them, and I'm not one of them. I'm not gonna snap on you. I just probably will stop talking to you, slowly but surely. I was like, no, I can't. Like, he a little crazy. He probably do something stupid. We go out, me, him, my friends, whatever. We would be in a restaurant, his ass would get up on the table, start rubbing my feet. I'm like, get your ass up. We all eating this stuff. This ain't the time. Wait till we get home. So I can't with him. He's a hazard. Next. I can't. There was another guy I was talking to. He was I don't know, he was a wrestler or something. I don't know. But he was some guy. I'm talking to him and he was talking about wrestle me, how couples may wrestle and play with each other, just messing around, a little cute little play, a little cute rough play between couples. Okay, that's what I thought he was talking about at first. Then he kept talking about it. He was talking about wrestling me, and if I win, he was gonna kiss my feet and call me champ or something. I don't know. It was kiss my head, kiss my feet, or pat my head, or kiss my feet and call me champ. Kiss my feet and call me champ. I'm like, what? So he just kept going on and on about us wrestling and me winning the match, and then him kissing my feet and calling me champ. I was like, oh, okay. Child, it was scary. I was like, these guys are something else. I had one guy that kept. He was from New York. He's not even from here. He kept one. He gave me his number. He wanted me to call him and teach him how to burp or something. Like seriously, I'm not making up none of this shit. I'm saying I'm for real, for real, for real. He was cause something. He mentioned something about burping to me when we first called. I mean, we first was talking to each other on there, and I don't know if I mentioned something. I guess he thought I was a burping because there's some women who know how to burp like men, like really burp and keep on burping. So he wanted me to call him up and teach him how to burp. It was okay. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Oh god, oh god. Then you get the guy who's like the play to lay kind of guy, like where he's just looking for sex basically, and he'll like do you however he want to do you. Like he'll play you like y'all in a relationship, take you out, be Mr. Romantic, but he really his ultimate goal is just to sleep with you and just that. So he'll pretend to be boyfriend. He'll play the role real well. I mean, this man needs an Oscar. I'm like, this guy. And the Oscar for fake ass boyfriend goes too. You know, like he's not even a real boyfriend, but he'll play that role. Just he'll do whatever he needs to do in order to gain your trust. And get you to bring your guard down, and hopefully your panties will come on down too. And then he gonna get up in there, and that's pretty much all that he won't, because he's an asshole. So beware of the play to lay kind of guy. The next kind of guy is. Let me see. Well, that's sort of similar to what I just said. He pretends to be looking for love, but he really just playing around. And you got these guys who you talking to them and they seem pretty cool until they send you a picture of their dick. Yeah. And you didn't ask for it. Like, y'all not really sexting. I'm not against sexting. Yeah, of course, sexting is cool with me as long as we know each other and we got something established. But you got the guy who just send you a picture of his dick and you be like, what was that about? Like, why would you send me a picture of that? I mean, and then they want you, they be like, what you think? Well, what do I think? I think you're an asshole. Even though I think your penis is nice. I'm like, it's nice, but why you send me this? Like, really? You tried it. You fucking tried it. And I'm not the one, okay? So, yeah, that's just a few of the crazy experiences that I've encountered. I just wanted to come on here and share with you all my, experiences thus far, my progress so far with trying to date and everything as far as like the online dating goes. Meanwhile, me personally, I'm looking to meet people like in real life this summer. It'll be warm. With this spring, should I say this spring, summer. Weather be nice, people be out. So I'm like, I'm gonna see what's up with that. I'm like, I'm not even trying to. Online is so whack. Like it's just something to do. I just do it to entertain myself. I be at home bored. I just play around on there because it's like that's all. That's all it is a bunch of players and fakers and imitators and whatever. Everybody out there just own bull. They only own brand of bullshit. I'm like, you really tried it. It's hard to get your feelings caught up in it, and take it to heart because a lot of people they don't care about that and they just be playing. So to them it don't mean nothing. For you, if you serious about love, you're serious about it, but they may not be. So. Just be real, real careful. Listen to the things they say, the stuff they do, and then they'll show you the red flags, So I'm like, okay, you're a little kooky. And you can be crazy people in person too. I've met guys that are weird in real life. You like, he something wrong with him, But just be careful. But anyway, yeah, I'm about to get out of here now. I just want to come on here real quick and say, hey, y'all. I know I told you I would make another video. I'm gonna start doing them weekly, and I am. I kept my promise. Then I said, you can't tell me I didn't. Okay, I kept my promise. I kept my word. So I'm here. I'm back again, with this other video and with this new video. So I want you all to like, comment, rate, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Definitely if you had any weird dating experiences, tell me about it. If you want a weight loss thing and you want me to visit your channel, look at your weight loss stuff, tell me about it. I will do that for you. But definitely, tell me about any dating experience if you had, or you want to comment on my stuff. Go ahead and comment on what I went through. Tell me about what you went through. If you went through anything so far, tell me about how your dating experiences are going now. How's the soulmate search going? What's really going on with you. And I promise I will definitely get back to you. I appreciate you all for watching this video. I'll be back soon, especially after I do my hip hop abs. I'm gonna let you guys know how it went. And let me get off here so I can get the phone. But all right, everybody have a blessed one, and thanks for watching. Bye.